All right, welcome back. Here is healthy eating part 3. So let's start off with talking about number 1. Olive oil, which is made by crushing olives and separating the oil from their pulp, is renowned for being the healthiest of plant oils. One review of research found olive oil has beneficial effects on gut microbiota and heart disease, and that extra virgin olive oil can be beneficial in preventing cancer. And this is true. Olive oil is best used at room temperature, however, and it can spoil very easily. And when you cook with it, it can denature, which means it kind of breaks apart and doesn't have the same health benefits. So olive oil is best used in salads and eating it without being cooked. Now, a great cooking oil to cook with a high smoke point, that means it doesn't burn easily, is avocado oil. However, be careful where you get it from. It's kind of like honey. There's a way of packaging and labeling things to say that it's honey, but it's not really natural 100% honey. Same thing with avocado oil. One brand that you can get is called Chosen Foods, which you can buy at Costco for those of you that are Costco members, and it's relatively inexpensive, and it's excellent, very healthy oil that you can use instead of vegetable oil or canola oil. I highly recommend olive oil and avocado oil for your dietary needs. Number 2, the high vitamin and mineral content found in superfoods can help your body ward off diseases and keep you healthier. When incorporated into a well-balanced diet, these foods can promote heart health, weight loss, improved energy levels, and even reduce the effects of aging. And that's true. And when you answer true, I want you to take a look at some of the superfoods that I've listed there for you under the answer. Number 3, ketogenic is a term for a low-carb diet like the Atkins diet. The idea is for you to get more calories from protein and fat and much less from carbs. You cut back most on the carbs that are easy to digest, like sugar, soda, pastries, and white bread, cookies, and things like that. That is true. Okay, cutting out those foods is a very healthy choice no matter what dietary program that you decide to follow. Number 4, it's better to stick 3 solid, well-balanced meals per day rather than snacking, which increases your likelihood of elevated inflammatory markers. But eating excessive calories also leads to weight gain. Eating late has also been linked to elevated cholesterol and glucose and can make you more insulin resistant. Those are all true, those facts there. So 3 meals, avoid the excess snacking, and not eating late at night. Number 5, wild-caught seafood is caught from a natural habitat like a lake or an ocean or a river or stream, whereas farm seafood is raised in large tanks. In the store or on your plate, the two could look the same, but are not promised to be equivalent. The nutrition quality of the seafood largely depends on what the fish eats. You're better off getting wild-caught. Look carefully for farm-raised. A lot of times farm-raised is also exposed to plastics, which can be harmful for us as well. And they're higher in a fat called omega-6, and wild-caught is going to be much higher in omega-3. And that's what we would rather have for anti-inflammatory and anti-disease effects. Number 6, in addition to being packed with B vitamins, grass-fed and grass-finished beef has been found to be higher in vitamins A, E, and other antioxidants compared to grain-fed beef. That grain-fed meaning corn-fed. Grass-fed beef has significantly lower levels of saturated fat compared to grain-fed beef. This is true. Now, grain-fed beef is going to be less expensive. They're fed very cheap corn. They get fat very quickly, big very quickly, and go to slaughter much easier and much quicker. And they can pack many more of these animals on a farm when they're fed corn. When they're fed grass, you can have much fewer cows on a farm, and it's much more expensive to feed them. But cows are supposed to eat grass and not corn. And so there are some health effects as a result of that when we eat grain-fed versus grass-fed. So just keep that in mind. Number 7, dairy includes foods produced from the milk of mammals, such as cows and goats. Basically, it refers to milk and any food products made from milk, including cheese, cream, butter, and yogurt. That's true. Number 8, there are a number of alternative foods and drinks available in supermarkets to replace milk and dairy products, such as soy milks, yogurts, and some cheeses, rice, oat, almond, hazelnut, coconut, quinoa, and potato milks. foods that carry the dairy-free or suitable for vegan signs. That's true. So if you have maybe some stomach issues, some people are very sensitive to lactose, which is in all dairy or many dairy products. You may want to look for non-dairy products, okay? Number 9, saving money with groceries. Here are some things that you can do. Budget first. You don't jump into a pool if you aren't sure there's water in there. Spend time meal planning every week. Shop your pantry first before you go to the store, and your fridge and your freezer. Clip and click coupons. Shop the sales. Go generic. Stick to your list. Those are all good tips for saving money. It is hard to shop and save money. Food safety is about handling, storing, and preparing food to prevent infection and help to make sure that our food keeps enough nutrients for us to have a healthy diet. That's true. Number 11, it's proven to be healthier. Some studies suggest that people who cook more often rather than get takeout or shop at restaurants have an overall healthier diet. These studies also show that restaurant meals typically contain higher amounts of sodium, saturated fat, total fat, and overall calories than home-cooked meals. True. One of the greatest gifts you can give to yourself is to learn how to cook your own meals. All right? So it's always going to be healthier because you control what goes into it. Number 12, a healthy weight or normal weight means that your body mass index falls within a weight range that is not associated with an increased risk for weight-related diseases and health issues. BMI or body mass index is determined by your height and your weight, and that's true. Okay, so your BMI should be below 25. And there are all kinds of scales or charts that you can find on the internet. If you just Google BMI, what's my BMI, it'll take you to a very easy to use where you just fill in the information and it will tell you. Number 13, heart-healthy foods are leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens are well known for their wealth of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Also, other heart-healthy foods are whole grains, berries, avocados, fatty fish, and fish oil, walnuts, beans, dark chocolate. All of those are superfoods, and all of those are heart-healthy. True. Number 14, type 2 diabetes is an impairment in the way the body regulates and uses sugar as a fuel. This long-term chronic condition results in too much sugar circulated in the bloodstream. Eventually, high blood sugar levels can lead to disorders of the circulatory, nervous, and immune system. That is true. Number 15, drinking tea has been linked to lower risks of cancer and heart disease, improved weight loss, and a stronger immune system. Meanwhile, studies point to black coffee as a potential way to head off not just Parkinson's, but type 2 diabetes, liver disease, and heart problems. True. So black coffee and tea without any ingredients in it. Some people like to put sugar and heavy cream and things like that. I would try to avoid that if you can and enjoy the tea and black coffee and their natural flavors and health benefits. Number 16, when alcohol replaces foods in a person's diet, the decreased intake of nutrients can cause primary malnutrition. Consuming too little of any of the essential nutrients, protein, carbs, fats, vitamins, and minerals can lead to deficiencies and health problems. That's true. Okay, there's really nothing good about drinking alcohol, and it really messes up your diet in many ways. So that's what number 16 is saying. Number 17, energy is another word for calories. Your energy balance is the balance of calories consumed through eating and drinking compared to calories burned through physical activity. That is true. Number 18, counting calories alone doesn't work because ultimately it matters where those calories come from. This matters more than the number of calories ingested or eaten. A calorie of broccoli is better than a calorie from Coca-Cola, and that is true. Your body reacts differently to both of those foods, even though they're worth the same number of calories. Number 19, fat-burning foods are avocados, bananas, yogurt, berry, chocolate skim milk, green tea, citrus, supermarket shocker, vitamin C, and colorful produce like oranges and red peppers can help you zap up to 30% more fat during exercise. And this is research from Arizona State University. So that all that is true. That's there are foods that when you eat them actually go to work inside of you and help you to burn fat that's already on your body. So those are great foods to have involved in our dietary plan. All right, last question. Number 20. These are foods that contain many calories relative to their weight. Here are some energy dense foods that are perfect for gaining weight. All right, so this is somebody who wants to put on a little muscle, put on a little bit of body weight, guys. Nuts, almonds, walnuts, macadamia nuts are really healthy. Peanuts, dried fruit, raisins, dates, prunes, and others. Okay, those are very calorically dense. And high-fat dairy, whole milk, full-fat yogurt, cream, cheese, and cream. These are very dense foods that can help you get your calories up so that you can start to put on hopefully some healthy weight onto your body. And that is true. All right, thanks for tuning in.